Right, so let's express this into this form. So before I start off, I'm going to write this down. So I like to show the full working now. So let's look at the A. 3 cos 3x plus 7 sine 3x. Now if I expand that out, I will get our cos, I'll get cos 3x cos alpha minus goes to a plus r sine 3x sine alpha. So that expands out to be that, and then we match up the causes. So if we match that up, that tells me that they'll be the same as that. So 3 would equal r cos alpha, and they will match up. So 7 will equal r sine alpha. So straight away, therefore, r would equal 3 squared plus 7 squared rooted, which is 9 plus 49 root equals 58 root. And if I do that divided by that, I'll get tan, I'll write it down in full. R sine alpha over r cos alpha is equal to 7 over 3. These will cancel. That ends up being tan alpha. Therefore, alpha ends up being tan inverse of 7 over 3. And if you do that, you will get, just 2 seconds. Now don't forget to change your calculator to radians. I'm just going to quickly do that now. Actually, I'm not going to do it now because I can't see it. Angle units number 2 radians. So if you do shift tan inverse of 7 over 3, your calculator will give you 1.165. Okay, so I'm just going to write it to 1, freezing the figures. You'll get it as 1.17. Sorry, I can't see here. Yeah. Okay. Now, so putting it in that form, once you got those, you can just say that is the same as root 50. I will just leave it as root 58 cos 3x minus 1.17. Now, if you didn't convert it into radians, don't worry too much about it. You'll only use a mark, but try to. Your hint there is it is in radians. Now B, we did that during some revision. Full details, sequence of 3 transformations needed from y cos to get to this one. So I will just go from there to there. So you're going from y equals cos x, and you want to go to there. First of all, you could say you could just times that. Okay.
So if you have to reorder?
No, as long as it makes sense. I'm just going to do it in my order and then I check it through, but I will times that. I will just say that is first being multiplied by root 58. Okay, so if I times that by...
About 2x ones do have to be in the right order.
Some do. I'll just double check it. Some it does matter, depending on which way. I'll have a go through this and see if it works through. So if you put this as that, you'll get 58 root cos x. Okay, so that first one you could say is a stretch.
How much do you get for working out, sir? I mean, how much do you get for working out R?
Working out this one,
Yeah.
I haven't looked at the mark scheme. I would have guessed to work out R, it's 1 mark at least. Okay, 1 mark here, 1 mark here, and 1 mark given in radians kind of thing if you made that error. Okay, so this is stretch parallel to the y-axis. stretch in vertical axis by scale factor equals 58, root 58. So that's the first one. Second thing is you could have times it by 3. Okay, what do I mean by that? You could times in the f within the bracket, times it by 3, f of x. So that will lead this into 58 root cos 3x. And now by doing that, you've actually done a stretch in the horizontal axis, parallel to the horizontal axis. Now just be careful here, when it's 3 there, by scale factor, that scale factor will be 1/3. Just be careful there. Okay? And the last thing is the translation. That's how I would do it. So the next one I will say y is, what else you need here? You got the root 58, you got the cos, now in the bracket you got the 3x, and you've translated that by 1.17. Okay, so that is now translation by minus 1.17 and 0. Okay, so let me just pause that for a second.